Hi, I'm Michelle, a computer trainer with Cellbotics, and I have with me.
I'm Nicole. I am the cell phone repair trainer here, one of the cell phone repair trainers here at Cellbotics.
And today we're going to talk about mobile device repair, especially now amid this whole pandemic that we're going through. Now, when you come to Cellbotics, we teach you hands-on. Well, why mobile device repair is so critical? Because nobody's going anywhere. A lot of people still can't leave. Like, I'm high-risk COVID, so I'm not going anywhere. But there are a lot of people that would love to have things fixed that don't want to go anywhere. And just think, if you go into people's houses, it's easier. The easiest way to combat anything with mobile repair is make sure that you have your cleaning supplies. But other than that, if you're putting out flyers now, everybody's gravitating because a lot of people had to get sent home to work. Yeah. So they still need people to fix their computers. And companies are, well, I just got to tell you, I just got a job offer. If that's crazy, and it was not for me, they're asking if we had any students interested in doing mobile repair for a couple of companies. And I'm like, okay, I got to call some students if they're not busy. But this one is in Columbia, South Carolina. But that's what I keep telling people. This thing is going to pick up. Yeah. But mobile device repair is something that I've always been strong on. And one of the things I told you when I came in is, number one, you're going to people's houses. Number two, you can set your own schedule. Number three, you get diagnostics for going to check out people's computer. I mean, just $50 diagnostic charge, which is $40 cheaper than Best Buy and anybody else out there. You go to folks' house, you do the diagnostics. People are doing 8 to 10 to 12 of those a day. Just the diagnostic charge alone gets you 10 grand a month to make.
Yeah, I mean, on the cell phone side, I mean, we are charging trip charges. Some students are not charging anything right now just because of the situation, to go pick up a device and fix it. I think with computers, you charge that because there is a lot more unknown than it is with cell phones. With cell phones, they're like, I have a cracked screen, my phone's not charging. You know what I mean? Like, we know what it is most of the time, majority, 95%, we already know what it is. So yeah, I mean, to start your mobile business, a lot of people will call and they want to know, like, do I need to have 10 grand, 20 grand? What do I need? Do I need to have a vehicle? No, you can use your current vehicle. We even have students like in New York City that ride their bicycles. So you don't even have to physically have a vehicle. It's just carrying your stuff with you and being open to working in the open air or in a public place, We have students that use scooters. I've even had students that do mobile pickup for their store on four-wheelers. They're actually in a very rural area. So you can get really, really creative with how you're actually picking these devices up. And if you're doing them on the spot, or if you're picking them up and taking them home, fixing them, that's, a lot of people just want to like pick them up and take them home and do it. But I'm going to tell you that a lot of customers want you to do it on spot, but not with the COVID. With the COVID, I have seen an increase in people allowing you to take the device and come back just because they don't want you in their house. And so I feel like mobile is always going to be really good. And to get into it, you don't need much. You just need your tools, your basic tools, the basic diagnostic stuff. You need a way to carry the stuff around, have power with you. So that would mean some sort of outlet or converter for your vehicle, which I know Harbor Freight has a converter that you put into the car lighter for like $25,
Yeah.
So it's not even that it's real expensive.
Oh, no. You're at a really good inverter you can buy for $29.95 all day.
Yeah.
And I've had inverters that run printers in the vehicle. So it really just depends. But, I've always had my, like you, I got an SUV. So
yeah,
I've been doing mobile repair since 2000.
Yeah, I just do it in the back of my car, back seat of my car, or I have like a little tray that I hook to my steering wheel and I do the repair on the tray.
Well, that's because you got the cell phone. With the computers, a lot of times we have to bring them back to this certain diagnostics, depending on what's going on with it, that we have to tell.
It's too big to fix on a steering wheel.
Yeah, exactly. But the other thing of it is once you do the diagnostics and once you learn how to do the diagnostic process, you can go and you pick up multiple pieces of equipment, bring it back, and that's what you're doing the rest of the afternoon is, seeing what they need, seeing what's going on with them, and then you contact the client, you're in communication with them. Hey, it needs this, this, and this. This is what it's going to be. This is what the charge is. But even before all of that, you still got your trip charge. Just like if somebody were to come home to your home and check out your washer or dryer, your hot water heater, your electricity, they all get a trip charge. As a technician, that's what we get. We get a trip charge for going to do the diagnostics. And that's why with this boom, unfortunately, in this disease, but people are having to work from home. There are businesses that are calling us like, hey, can you go set this up for me, for my employee? Because they don't do that at all. And we don't have enough people to go set up stuff at people's houses.
Everybody's houses, yeah. You got 200 employees. You don't have enough people, enough IT people to go around to each place.
Exactly.
So when you talk about starting a mobile repair business right now as it is, first off, you need to get into class. I mean, because you can't just, and I'm not just saying that because we have a school. I'm so against people just picking up things and just starting on them, because you could break something. And in this, especially in the COVID-19, where everybody is kind of hard up for money a little bit, right? Most people, not in our industry, people are making more money now, but like generally speaking, the population, a lot of people are a little bit more tighter right now. You go breaking someone's phone, you're going to have to come out of pocket for that,
Exactly.
And they're not going to stand for anything other than that, And so I feel like it's important to get into class, because we're also going to give you all the information that you need to know how to advertise. That's one of the things right now that's really unique. There are probably 50 plus ways that we can reach customers in this current situation that we go over in class. And if you just applied 10% of it, you'd get business. I mean, I have a Zoom I did yesterday. A lady literally was doing 2 things that we said in class, and she's getting repairs, So, we're going to have another meeting this week to kind of, she needs to be doing other things because she wants more repairs. But, if you apply what we teach you in class, you will be able to get the business if you apply it. So I feel like the training is very important. And then we're going to give you some tools. So in the cell phone piece, if you do the device master and the cell phone piece, you're going to get like a small toolkit, everything that you need to fix an iPhone, a grounding bracelet, a pair of thumbs to hold the phone open, some spudger tools and stuff like that. And then a tester, a little tester that we use to test charge ports. And then, but on Michelle's side on the computer, you actually get everything that you need. With us, you do have to buy a couple more things. That's because some people, they start with the basics, and we try to keep the price as low as possible, but we're just giving you the basics. All the other things are optional. You don't have to have them. So we're only giving you what you ultimately have to start. So you could leave. I mean, we've had people leave class and just fix the phone with what we gave them. Michelle's going to give you much more bigger package that you're going to use to, that's why that course is a little bit more priced. People say, why is it the same price? Well, because you're getting a lot of equipment with it, because you have to have it. It is not optional. And then you're getting that big book. And then that also comes with a 60-hour video course for you to go towards your CompTia. So once you get the training, then it's about applying those fast marketing techniques. This is not things going to take you a year. This is fast. This is things you do the day you leave class. The next class is when you're starting. And then you just one at a time, each job at a time. You just kind of handle it. A lot of people want to have like this big business plan and have everything. They want to know everything before they start. It's not possible. Stop that. I cannot tell you enough how many times I get people say, well, how would I do this? How would I do that? You're not even going to know yet. You've got to just calm down, get your training, and figure it out as you go, because there's no way to plan for every single scenario that you're going to have. And if you're someone that has owned other businesses and you're like, wait, no, I owned a restaurant and we had to do a full business plan. I get that. In this industry, in these industries, it's a little different, because depending on your customer base, your town, logistics, parking, how you move around, it's all going to vary in your business. So stop trying to overthink it and just get started, because you just, you get your first call, your first customer. Okay, how am I going to handle this? And you know the options, and you kind of move forward from there. And mobile is really where it's at. A lot of people are doing that now, and it is continued to be more. I feel like this is going to be a permanent shift where people are going to see that mobile is the way to go with a lot of services, not just plumbers and electricians and things like that.
Well, the thing about it is mobile technicians have been around for a long time. the resurgence now within this pandemic has made it crucial. You're talking about essential because we know, and even they know, everybody that's looking at this video knows that people are not going out without their electronic devices. And it's given us more interconnectivity than it ever has been. So people that weren't connected are now connected. Grandma, grandpa, aunties and uncles are like, oh, I don't want the computers. Everybody's doing computers now because that's the way we connect. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's also the way we connect.
Yeah.
We have birthday parties online because we can't be together.
Yeah. I just feel like this is going to be a part of a permanent thing, and people are going to look at the way they do business and the way they are employed, and it's going to change. So there's going to be more need for mobile services. So when you say, well, when is a good time to get in? And people always ask that question, it's now. Stop asking, stop looking. This industry has always been good, and it will continue to be good. And you just need to get in,
Well, think about it. What's the greatest point? The greatest point is kinetic learning, and that's what we teach. We teach kinetic learning. That means it's hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what school you go to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that out the way.
Yeah.
As long as they're giving you hands-on training,
Mm-hmm.
and they're giving you lots of different pieces of equipment to train on, so that way when you run up against something, hey, you can fix it. It's something you've seen. And if not, are they giving you support?
They're going to help you after. Yeah. If you're going to come to Cellbotics, we get it, we understand, and you're just coming across this and you just happen to see it, and you are looking for schools, there are not many. I don't think there's any that offer the device master's program like we do, but those are things that you need to be sure of, because if you're just going to go sit and watch a screen and listen to lectures, you could have done that from YouTube. Let's just be honest, okay? Your whole point of going to class is to be hands-on, have someone in front of you, and then actually have someone that you can reach out to when you need help.
Exactly.
That's probably one of the more important things, is the connections, the vendors, the people we're going to connect you to, the hands-on, and then the help afterwards. So wherever you decide to go, make sure you're looking at these things. Find these places on social media where people are leaving real honest reviews. Look at Yelp. You look at places that they didn't copy and paste on their website. Make sure you do your research, because it is time and time again we get people that come to us that have been multiple different places, and it's sad, so.
Remember we had several people come and they had brought it to a franchise, and the franchise was supposed to teach them, and they end up finding us, and they're like, we've learned more in one day than we learned the whole 2 weeks we were with the franchise training. And we were like,
yeah, and I get calls probably twice a week looking for video courses. They want us to do a video course. And I'm still on the fence. Do I have videos that I've made? Yes. Are they sitting in my folder? Yes. Am I going to post them and sell a video course?
No.
I just don't know. I'm so on the fence about it, because then we're gonna have people being like, I didn't learn anything. I couldn't translate it. Yeah, because
you're not gonna learn something unless you got it and you're using your hands.
Yeah.
When you look, here's a study, and I'll tell you the study from Columbia University.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 great things to hands-on training. One of them is that they put somebody that was learning a lecture, they retrained 20% of the information. Somebody that was able to do hands-on was retraining 75 to 80% of the information. That's why we do hands-on training, because you're going to retain it. You're not going to have to go, I don't remember it. You're going to remember it because you put your hands in
that study, right? Is it online or somewhere where you can do it, where you can post a link to it?
Sure, I can.
Yeah, and then we'll put that below, at least so they can go read it on their own if they want to see how important hands-on is, And some people will call and they'll be like, oh, I'm in Tennessee, I need something here in Tennessee. And I'm like, you're only a few hours away. I mean, we get people from other countries, states,
Canada,
California, Canada, Washington State, all over the United States. If you want to do it right, sometimes you have to go in above and beyond and make sure that you're getting what you need,
Well, you think about it. Shelby traveled from Nevada with her 3 kids and her husband to come take the training.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's like, I've been looking at it a couple of years. And I kept, him humming, and I was like, she's like, I got tired of working for somebody else. that was paying me low pay, because I think she was making $10 or $12 an hour. Now she's making $30 an hour and $125 a day per diem.
I know. And
because she took the job.
Yeah, I had a student in Texas who came and he was like, well, I seen you guys first, you know, everything seemed great, but I really wanted something close. This place was just, you know, an hour from my house. I went, but we literally worked on an iPhone 4 and they just said, open it, tear it down. It's okay. You'll know what to do. And the rest of the time we just talked. And he said, I left and I had no idea what to do. There was so much talking that I couldn't even retain it. And so he actually paid twice. And that's not the first time that I've heard that kind of story. And it's not to bash other places, because there are some people that learn by lectures.
Sure.
So I do want to get that out there. I mean, let's say that, right? Some people don't learn by hands-on. I think it's a small percentage of the population, but there are people that learn by lectures and book research, right? If you're not that person, you need to understand what your needs are specifically. What is your learning style? Now, if you're someone that cannot learn hands-on and you really need that book and that lecture, we do give you a book and everything, but we're not sitting page by page and saying highlight this, and you know what I mean, like we're going overview. You're going to take the book home, but most of it's spent hands-on. Then yeah, maybe we're not for you. But if you are a hands-on learner and you need that connection with your brain to your hands, to the learning, to the information, then we're the place to go. And if you do choose to go somewhere else, make sure you do the proper research. And I can't stress enough, no matter if you're going to start a mobile business like what we're talking about now, or if you're going to do a full-blown store, you need to make sure that that information is going to be true to what you're going to be doing, you know, and that it's not just teachers, you know, that are teaching a program. You know, you need people that are actually doing this stuff. All of our trainers do a mobile business. So, and we've done stores too. I mean, I had 7 stores in flea markets. I even had retail spaces. But now I do mobile. Michelle is mobile.
I did mobile for 20 some odd years.
And
I had my own business
for a very long time. In your own business, yeah. You were in corporate America for a very long time. So you bring that. I mean, you worked for one of the largest companies in the world.
That is correct.
So,
and I had primary on 27 different corporate accounts. So I bring a lot of corporate information, but I also had my own business before.
That's right.
And I did mobile repair, and I've made bank on it. I'm just telling you. People that don't believe that you can make money doing this, I feel bad for you, because you're sitting there at home. You're like, what should I do? You can work in corporate America doing what we do, or you can build your own business, or you can do like a lot of our they do both.
Do both, yeah.
We remember Joseph. You remember one of our students named Joe? He was a slow starter, but he got it. Once he got it, he worked for Batteries Plus. Then, you know, he's a supervisor now. And here it is 2 years later, and now I talked to him. He's like, I'm getting ready to start my own business.
Yeah.
Because I got all the training I need.
Yeah. Well, everybody has that path. We get a lot of people leave here and immediately start their business. A lot of the videos you watch, you'll see that. But then you get people that want to work somewhere. And you can do that too. They want to just go work because they just want to do it for a while and then do that. And you can do that too. I mean, we've got students that work for franchises. We've got students that work for small mom and pops. We've got students that work for large corporations. We've got students that run business out of their houses. We've got students that own 10 locations. I mean, it's just all what you want to happen. But just to sit back and act like, oh, mobile is not real or mobile's not a thing, you're confusing yourself, you know?
You gotta remember now, the folks that have mobiles, they're going to Ford and all these other places and getting these little transits built out, so they're getting more mobile vans online.
Yeah, you could do that too if you do have the funds and you want to start out with a mobile van. But you can start out with your own vehicle. Yeah, but if you want to do a van, we give you all the information. We've got students in our grad group that already own vehicles that will give you information how they did it. I mean, they've got pictures posted. So you've got an alumni that's also got a lot of experience, and they're there for you too. So it's not just us. I mean, you've got hundreds of other people that have started just where you are, who are doing amazing things now. They love to help everyone that comes through our course and the alumni group, you know?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. We had a couple guys, they were like, hey, I'll come back and, come to class.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because they love this stuff.
Okay, so anything to sum up about how to get started with mobiles? First is training, right?
Well, let's think about it. You know, we know training right off the bat, but the other thing is you're going to have your tools and just have your vehicle. Whatever vehicle you have is going to be fine.
We're going to advertising, right? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, my business page for Google.
Spotify now, because of e-commerce, will let you do it, and they're doing it 90 days for free.
Yeah, and then they have like those home services websites like Angie's List, and then there's one more, I can't remember, it's off my head, it's in the book. You can be listed on those. You've got apps like OfferUp, Let It Go. I have a secret for posting services on there. I'm not going to give it on this video because I give it in class, and I don't want the world doing it. So
exactly
the way to post repair services. So that's our own little secret.
And you know, I give you 8 different ways to make money being a mobile technician.
Very good. All right, cool. So, you know, you want to do your advertising and all of that. Most of it's free. It just takes your time. Okay, so that's basically it. That would be how you'd get started mobile. I mean, and then eventually, you know, you're going to get that word of mouth going and get your name out there and be good to go.
Yeah, because you think about it, and like I tell everybody, you only need 200 good clients for the rest of your life. Yeah. Those 200 good clients will turn into 1,000 good clients, and you'll be so busy, you'll be like calling us. It's like, hey, I need to hire a grad. You got somebody in my area?
Right. All right. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, be sure to like and subscribe, and maybe we'll see you in class. Ask us questions. We need video ideas. We're running out. We think we've answered everything. We don't know why you keep looking and waiting.
So we know why.
I don't know why.
They just don't realize we're the best, but we're the best.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Leave the boastfulness to Michelle. I'm not very good at that.
Well, check this out. Everybody, I'm Michelle, the computer lady. We want to tell you to stay home, stay safe. Mm-hmm. Remember, we have small class sizes. You're ready to be a mobile tech. Think about Cellbotics, but whatever school you choose, make sure that you're going to get the training you need to be successful.
All right, I'm Nicole, and we'll see you in the next video.